So today I had to cut off a 15-year friendship because my friend got addicted to red pill content. Story time. Okay, so I met this guy. We're going to call him BJ, right? So I met BJ in my early college years, and we both kind of kicked it off right away. At the time, we were both married really young. We both were going through a divorce at the same time. We were just real cool. We kicked it off, and we just always maintained a tight bond. Mind you now, I'm going to say this. This is a friend. Once any man starts talking to me about another woman or about any relationship that they're dealing with or have dealt with, you instantly go in a friendship zone. Like, I don't know. It's just a rule of thumb because it's like, why come over here and you're focused on something else? You're going to stay in the friend zone and you're just never going to come out. I put my friend through everything, every divorce, every engagement, when I got out the military and I moved out here to Atlanta. Like, this has been a big friend. It's been a big prominent chapter of my life. When I started my business, when he welcomed his children in the world and he traveled all over the world, like, we have been there for big parts of each other's lives. Within the last couple of years, after the breakup of his last relationship, I noticed some things changed about him. He seemed a little withdrawn, and I was like, okay, he's probably just navigating the breakup, and trying to navigate like how he feels because it takes men, a while to bounce back after a breakup. So I understood. Talked again a few months later, maybe about 5 or 6 months after his breakup, and I noticed that his tone changed. Now, mind you, I don't want to say he's a good guy because I really don't believe there's no such thing as a good guy, but he is a very decent man. A great.
Uh-huh. What is so interesting about this situation, right, is the fact that she never mentioned if she smashed her friend. Because for a woman to be that invested in another man that's just a friend, she either sees potential with him in the future or there's some type of benefit there. So she's saying that she friend zoned him, but did he smash already? That's the real question.
Father. He's been to therapy a few times. Like, he's very open minded. He put a lot of work into himself. But after that breakup, I saw something change. I saw him start referring to women as females. And I just noticed that there was a bitterness in his tone, and he always talked about his ex. Like, he was really hooked on the fact that they had a kid together. He wanted things to work out, but she did not want to stay in a relationship, and she moved all the way back home with her parents and took the baby. Now, the reason why his baby mama, our ex-girlfriend, broke up with him is because he did not know how to properly cope with him. Is because so today I had to cut off a 15-year, but he is a very decent man. A great. She moved all the way back home with her parents and took the baby. Now, the reason why his baby mama, our ex-girlfriend, broke up with him is because he did not know how to properly court her, which is important. He did not know how to properly court her. Mind you, I think it's because, like, he got married really young, and every relationship he had after that was like, it started as a hook.
Let me tell you about an app called Free Cash. Free Cash is the #1 app worldwide, allowing users like yourself to make money off their phone for free. If you want to make $200 plus a week for free, download using my link in the description or the QR code on the screen. If you download now for free using my link or QR code, you will get a free $5 into your account for free. That's $5 for free, no requirements. So download Free Cash today to make easy, quick, and free money.
Up, and then they kind of went into a relationship. So I don't really think that he learned how to court women. So what I'm thinking is, as he's trying to navigate that breakup, I think he started turning to red pill content on trying to understand how to get women, because he, was rejected and broken up over the fact that he could not court his baby mom properly. Forward over the 4 years, I kind of started talking to him less and less because the conversations was becoming draining. Every time we talk, he'd always talk about her, and the tone was very bitter. I just didn't see a progression. And mind you, this was over a span of 4 fucking years.
I'm sorry, but this right here to me is wild because understand this, right? She claimed that she friend zoned him, but he probably was the one who friend zoned her initially because the only time that she friend zoned him was when he spoke to her about another woman. According to her, that's when she put him in a friend zone. So until then, she probably was hoping that he showed her interest. But whole time, she's speaking like she knows this man like the back of her hand. It's almost like she knows this man too well. And she's angry that he got introduced to red pill content. Now, the thing about red pill content, it makes most men aware of female nature. That's the main thing. It makes most men aware of female nature. So some men may have seen the signs, but they never really understood what was going on until they got introduced to red pill content. And then it's like, oh shit, damn. Wow. So this was all part of her game. She was playing me all along. That's how it goes.
I offered a solution. I was like, hey, you might want to revisit counseling to try to move through this, and I didn't really want to tell him, like, hey, the game has changed. Dating changes and evolves quickly, right? It's not the same from when you were 20. It's not that. Like, men are out here putting pressure. They're really out here applying pressure, and she didn't feel that pressure from you. So she left. And I don't think that she should have to stay in a relationship with you just because y'all have a kid. If you're not making her happy, especially
I agree.
if she has a daughter, she don't want her daughter to see, like, this is how the way a woman should be treated if you're not courting her properly. So, but I don't think that he was understanding that. I think that he was just stuck on the rejection piece. And I think that he might have been stalking her social media and may have seen that she was just like living her life and, was being treated properly. Anyways, like a couple of months, I did reach out to him and I was like, you know what? I haven't been out with any of my friends in a while. So I did text and I was like, hey, how you doing? We text really quick. And that was like at the beginning of the year. Then my birthday rolled around in February and he called me, right? He called me because he wanted to take me on my birthday, but I really wasn't in the mood. I didn't have a babysitter at the last minute, so I just kind of brushed it off. Mind you, this is this year, okay? It's only 2 times I spoke with this man, twice. So we started talking again in April, actually this month. No, I'm lying. We started talking again towards the end of March, like just texting. This is only my third time talking to him. I'm telling him like, hey, I'm kind of busy, but I love to hang out with you. I want to catch up with you because I need to make time for my social life. Like my social life, which is non-existent, right? And then also I asked him, I said, hey, can you do me a favor? And he agreed. So I said, okay, what do I need to do to pay you back? And he's like, let's go for a drink. Mind you, I don't drink, but hey, I want to step up my social life a little bit. So I said, okay, cool. We agreed to go to this place called Your Third Spot. Oh, if you're familiar with Your Third Spot in Atlanta, it's like a nice indoor gaming place. They have drinks, they have food. It's pretty cool, pretty chill thing. Nothing about that really gives intimate. So we agreed to do that. I went ahead and set the date and I set up childcare and all that kind of stuff. And I text him a day before and I say, hey, I'm just making sure we're still good for that day. Come the day of, I text him, I say, hey, do you mind if we push it to like 8? Because like I'm running behind per usual, right? He texted me back at 7:23 and was like, yeah, I'm on my way. But at that point, like an hour and a half had went by and I hadn't heard from him. So I just stopped getting ready. I was like, okay, well, if he changes his mind, like no big deal. You know what I mean? Like there was no communication there. So when I saw his text, I called him and I said, hey, I'm not ready. This text is an hour and a half late. I'm not ready. I didn't hear from you or anything like that. So I stopped getting ready. And he was like, oh, okay. He's like, my bad. He's like, I really didn't think that we were going to hang out for real. And I'm like, why would we not hang out? I confirmed with you yesterday. I confirmed with you 2 weeks ago. I told you I wanted to hang out with my friends. Like, what's wrong with you? So I was like, you know what? It's cool. He was like, well, I got to get up at 4 in the morning to go to work anyways. Oh, so that night I did end up going out with another friend, but it was like 11 o'clock at night. So whatever. Time go by, a week go by. We talk on the phone. Mind you, this is like maybe the fifth time we've talked all year. Fifth time. He started talking to me in a way that was really passive aggressive. He was acting like he was talking about somebody else, but he was actually talking about me. He was saying how this one girl, she keeps talking to him and she keeps leading him on, but never like really taking him seriously. And he
Yo, this is what I'm saying, bro. This is a bird who is seeking attention. She made this video just to get some attention. This story is about a dude who got introduced to red pill content, but at first she said she friend zoned him and they just friends. Now she's telling us about a date that they had planned. Like, what is going on here, fam? Like, what is the moral of the story? So she just mad because, according to her, he used to be a nice guy. Then he got introduced to red pill content and he became aware of female nature. So the type of games that these women be playing, he's now picking up on their games. He's now being aware. And that's pretty much what this story's about, man. This is wild.
about to cut her off and block her, and she needed to focus on her kids and all that kind of shit. Like, and me, I'm very straightforward. I believe in talking to somebody in a healthy manner. So I just straight up asked, is this play about me? Like, are you talking about me? And he's like, no, 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 I'm not talking about you. And I said, okay, good, because I don't see you in that way. Like, you're just my homeboy. I have love for you. I love you as a friend, but this is a 15-year friendship. Like, you're just a homie. And it started to make
Shorty, knock it off, man. Who you fooling? You out here with kids. You trying to find somebody to save you. And the reason why you kept dude around for 15 years is simply because you saw potential. Don't try to downplay him. It's like, come on, the game is what it is. You kept him around because you felt like he's a nice guy and I think that he's a sucker. So I'm going to keep him around. And when I'm done playing in the streets, he's going to cuff me. But now you're mad because he found the red pill and became aware of the games women like you play. This is sad, bro. This is sad, man. And it's like, look, y'all gotta pay attention to the signs. If everything about a woman on the outside is fake, best believe internally she's gonna be fake as well. Once you see this little setup right here, a big stash of fake here, a face filled with makeup, no good. Who is this? Who are you? Take off the mask. It's crazy, man. She came on here to tell us about the fact that a dude that she thought was a sucker became aware of the games women like her play. This is wild.
me to be like concerned. I was like, I wonder if he's gotten so deep in red pill content that he can't tell the difference between a friendship interest and a romantic interest.
Lady, what is wrong with you? What is a friendship interest? You're a grown ass woman. Stop lying to yourself. He's not stupid. She wanted this man to take her out on a date, but because he damn near rejected her, it's like, yo, hey, don't get it twisted. Don't get the wrong idea. Because that's what this is. He rejected her. She got rejected, and she's mad that she got rejected. So then she came on here, yo, red pill, man. He got too deep into the red pill. It's crazy that in 2026, if a man is being a man, if a man is being wise, if a man is not being a fool to the games these birds be playing, they gonna say, yo, you too deep in the red pill shit, man. Yo, these birds are some, yo, these birds are great at deflecting, bro. They gonna try to flip that shit back on you. Too much red pill. Let's take a look at Shorty, man. This right here is wild. My thing is like, yo, raise your babies, man. Look at the babies. It's like, yo, be a mother, man. Get up out the streets, Shorty. Get up out the streets. Black Beatles in the city, be back immediate. And this is a throwback bird too.
You got to get that stomach together because the stomach.
Shit is crazy, bro. That's what I be saying, bro. It's like you can't leave the streets alone, man. Oh man, this is like, you know what's crazy though? You could tell everything about a woman by her posts. If you go to a chick page and she's advertising to the world, to anybody out there, this is social media. If you go to her page and she's advertising, yo, look what I got here, yo. Who want this? Who want this booty? Right? One, you got to understand that's a very insecure woman. That's a woman who's seeking a lot of attention. And one man is not going to be enough. But if you go to a chick page and she got a post like this, you will be a fool to think that she's wifey material. You will be a fool to finally hit it and fall in love. When all the signs are right there. Do you understand how many dudes is chasing after this everybody booty? And this is what I'm saying, bro. This is how some of y'all dudes end up making bad decisions. Because y'all will see a chick like this who is for everybody and try to keep her for yourself. When she's showing you, yo, I'm for the world. I'm for everybody. What's up? Look at her pose. I think I want a relationship, but I remember how the last one had me losing weight. Ah, bro. When I left. Look, the bottom line is this, man. Fellas, be wise out here. And as far as red pill content, I believe it makes men aware of female nature, of the games that these women be playing. And once you aware of the games, it's your job to move how you want to move. But I think once this dude became aware, like, oh shit, everything about Shorty is a bird. Shit. Let me fall back. And that's all it really was, man. And it's just sad, man. It's like Shorty. And here's the mindset of a bird, right? A bird will leave a relationship. A bird will leave her family, right? She will leave a man who is willing to have a family with her because he wasn't applying pressure. Now, what pressure does a man have to apply if you already got a family with a woman? What type of what more pressure you want? We got a family. What you want me to act like we are not together? It's crazy. So a woman will, and this is the mindset of a bird. A bird is prone to making bad decisions. So a bird will leave her family because a man wasn't applying pressure, not knowing that her being a single mother is going to lower her value. So the only type of dude out there who is going to entertain her at that point is a sucker for love. So a bird will always leave a good thing for a bad thing. Birds are prone to making bad decisions. No matter how much you try to teach a bird, she will always make bad decisions, bro. That's why you can't do nothing with a bird, and you just got to pay attention to the signs. I'm telling you all, bro, if you meet a woman and her face is filled with makeup, like this, her face is filled with makeup, fake hair, bro, what you think this is? This is not real. This person that she's trying to act like she is, this is not her. You got to meet the person behind the mask. And that's where like a bunch of you dudes be going wrong. See, my thing is like I don't like women who wear a lot of makeup because I played safe. I got to see you for who you are. Like I got to see who you are. But once a woman got on mad makeup and fake hair and all that type of shit, look, to be honest with you, I don't even like to be around chicks who be wearing like fake hair and shit like that because the wigs be smelling funny. You know what I'm saying? All that type of shit be funky. But when a woman is natural, bro, when she doesn't need the fake hair and the makeup, you got you one. You got you one. Like, cause I'm telling you, bro, like when you're around a woman who's naturally beautiful, the vibe is different. You know what I'm saying? Like the energy in the room gonna be different because that woman is confident with who she is. She's not faking. She's not trying to put on a front. But when you deal with these fake baddies, everything about their life is fake. Everything with them is pretend. So when you hanging with a so once you hanging with a baddie, it's like the energy be off. Because she's steady trying to pretend to be somebody she's not. She's acting like she's a baddie. But when she take off the mask and the fake hair, she's no longer a baddie. So it's like, yo, don't lie to yourself, man. You know what I'm saying? And don't entertain a woman who is living a lie. Fellas, be wise out here. Yo, imagine him getting a hospital dealing with and the baby's coming out. Fellas, again, focus on yourself. That's what it is.